Hello, I'd just like to talk to you today about how ridiculous prescription drug prices are in the United States. So just a little background. I've been taking a statin, which is a cholesterol lowering drug, since I was in about my mid-20s. You know, if it ended with OR, I've taken it. Mevacor, Zocor, Crestor, you name it. If it's a statin, I've probably tried it. Currently, I take 20 milligrams a day of Crestor. That's the drug the doctor has prescribed to me to help me manage my cholesterol. With that drug, and actually the generic drug, which is called rosuvastatin, so it's not the name brand, the generic drug, at my Kroger's here in Texas, is $7.33 a pill. That's what I pay, and I have to take one pill a day, so that's almost $2,700 a year. Well, a few years back, I was blessed. I got to go fishing with some buddies in Costa Rica. One of them happened to need to go to the drugstore, so I went with him. While I was there, I noticed that they had Crestor, so I inquired about the price. Now, this wasn't the generic drug. This was Crestor, the name brand. In Costa Rica, that pill was $2.67, or about $1,000 a year. So I could cut my drug price by almost 2/3 by buying a year's worth of pills in Costa Rica. And in Costa Rica, you don't need a prescription. You don't need to go to the doctor. So I bought a year's worth of pills. Now, my wife and I, we have a summer home in Canada. I'd worked in Canada previously, and we really loved the place. So every summer, we spend a few weeks in Canada to get out of the Texas heat. So I was talking to a friend of mine that happened to be a doctor. He's not a GP. And I told him how pleased I was that I had found that I could get my drugs in Costa Rica for 1/3 of the cost that they were in the United States. And he said, well, if you don't mind, let me make a call here and see what Crestor is here in Canada. I said, that would be great. So Doc calls the drugstore and he finds out that the generic Crestor, again, rosuvastatin, 20 milligrams, was 33 cents a pill. I couldn't believe it. So he wrote me a prescription for a year, and clearly I bought a year's worth in Canada for $120. So here's the thing. There's about 330 million people in the U.S., about 35 million in Canada, and there's about 8 million in Costa Rica. Now, assuming that the population in general, same percentage of the population take a statin, so let's take 10%. That'd be 30 million in the U.S., about 3 million in Canada, and about 1 million in Costa Rica. So as a businessman, I would think that where I was selling the majority of the drug, that country would get the best price. So why am I paying $7.33 a pill in the U.S., and the Canadians are paying 33 cents. I just don't get it. Now, I know that Donald was complaining about the 200% or 300% tariff that the Canadians had on milk. Well, guess what, bud? We're paying 2,100% more on drugs. So why not just let Americans buy their drugs from Canada? I just don't get it, and I hope that some drug reps watch this video and can come up with a reasonable explanation as to why I should pay 21 times more for a drug that I can get in Canada. And or I hope our politicians watch this video and give me a reasonable explanation as to why they have not done anything to reduce Americans' drug costs. So again, I want to thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next video of I Just Don't Get It.